Hi y'all. I just got back from town. I had to go to Walmart and the bank, and I went by the veterinary clinic to get her some more dog food. And they was closed. They're supposed to be open. They was closed. So I went on to Walmart, got a few groceries and things, and they had these seed beads on sale for $1 each. That's pretty good for Walmart or any retail store. $1 each for these sparkly gold beads. I can sure use these, put these in pendants. And I got these black seed beads, which I'll put in pendants too. Sometimes you can put all kinds of pretty, colorful things in a pendant and it still don't look right. Then you put a touch of a little black or something, dark brown or something like that in there, and that's what it needed. And I got this whole thing of these gemstones for $4. Walmart. Big old thing. I sure use these. These will last me a good while. Oh, and I got this big old thing of black glitter. Big old thing, because I've been using a lot of black glitter. I think it costs around $4 or something for this, but it's roughly the same as what you'll pay if you order it online somewhere. So I just went ahead and got it. And it'll do. There's this, I just got a set of dominoes over there in the mold. I gotta take them out pretty soon. And I put some, what glitters I had in there for black. And it's real fine. I don't know if it's gonna show up that much in those dominoes. I don't know how glittery she wanted them. She said she wants some glittery black dominoes with yellow spots. Those would be pretty. So, and then this other lady wants a set of dominoes. She wants them black and silver. So I'm gonna make I guess I'll make the front of them. Maybe I'll make the front of them silver. Silvery with a ton of silver glitter in it. And the back of them glittery black. Maybe she'll like them that way. I'm surprised. My husband went to a motorcycle get-together yesterday. Well, it was the other day. And he came home yesterday. And he said a bunch of them, as soon as he started setting up his table with all the resin stuff, they flocked. They all just flocked to the table. And he sold $225 worth of stuff. Said a bunch of the skulls sold. And I don't know if those other two sets of dominoes sold or not. I'll have to ask him. But apparently, some of them like dominoes because he got 2 orders for them. So I'm glad because I like making them. I like dominoes. I don't have anybody that wants to play. But maybe someday somebody will come along and they'll want to play dominoes. I'm going to make myself up a set of them double 9. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, and yes, ma'am. Set of double 9s. Can't wait. I'm not sure what color I'm going to make them yet. Something gorgeous. Something gorgeous. I'll have to think on it a while. So, that's what I did. with that money, let's say the $225. I think they're, yeah. I think I had already had $50 in cash in my purse. So I had to go by the bank and put $150 in the bank. And her dog food cost about $50 a bag. I buy it at the vet, and it's that good, healthy stuff. One bag lasts for a month. That's not bad to keep her healthy. So I spent $96.16 at Walmart. Yeah. Didn't get that much. I bought several cans of beans, pinto beans, 1 can of butter beans, and some cans of black-eyed peas. Because a lot of times I'll just open up a can of beans and that's what I'll have for supper. I like them. And I got a big box of those regular saltine crackers. Big old box. It has two. Let's see, two. Let's see, it has 3 packages of crackers total in it. Each package has 4 tubes of crackers. So 3 times 4 is 12. 12 tubes of crackers in it, all for $1.74. I was surprised. That's how I got that. And I bought some paper towels, parakeet food, and a package of those sweet Hawaiian buns that were on sale. They was on sale $1.54. So I bought those. We both liked them. Good. And baby wipes and them always pads. I use them because I'm always leaking and peeing in my britches, so I wear those always pads. I bought some of them. And I didn't get a whole lot, really, there at Walmart, but it sure added up quick. 2 loaves of bread. I don't know how it came out so expensive, but it did. Oh, it did. It's $10 is what I spent on this stuff altogether, about $10. But still, everything costs so much. What adds up so quick? I didn't get... Oh, I got milk and tea. Yeah, milk and tea. And I got a roll of mailing tape and a roll of Scotch tape. I mean, it's just unreal how expensive tape is these days. Can't believe it. Anywhere from $3 on up for 1 roll of Scotch tape. And I remember when that stuff used to be less than $1. Oh my gosh. That's insane. So I got the cheapest roll I could find. It's an off-brand. I hope it's not too bad a quality. And I got a smaller roll of that mailing tape. We're always needing that for something. But, yeah, I got up this morning. I swigged down my coffee milk. I got in there and took a shower. Got dressed. And got after it. Now I'm tired, boy, howdy, I'm tired. And it's so hot today, it's 80, the sign bank said 89 degrees, and it's humid. I was just sweating like a hog, and the air conditioner's not working very good in the car. Paul said it needs some more stuff of some kind put in it. It's a Cavalier. I like driving that car because it's so easy to handle it. I mean, it just turns on a dime. It's just so easy to drive. Really easy. It's hard to get in and out of because it sits all over the ground. But otherwise, I like it. I can't remember what year model it is. It's several years old. The dashboard is just going into pieces. I mean, literally, the sun is just brutalized the dash until it's just in pieces, just big old chunks just sitting there. Big split in it and all that. As long as it keeps running, that's the main thing. And the pickup truck we have now, it's a 1980 something, I think. A Chevy, 1980 something. And Paul got a good deal on that because the woman that owned it, she was the only owner and she didn't put a whole lot of miles on it. So, it looks terrible now because Paul painted it. Had it painted by hand, that dark green color, put stickers all over it. It looked terrible. It was white. He should have just left it like it was. But yeah, he's always said that's one of his hobbies. He likes to do things with vehicles, repaint them and put stickers on them and just do different things with them. That's one of his hobbies. That's his creative outlet. There's the mailman. Oof, there's the mailman. Oof, oof, oof. Go see, go see. Oof. Well, I didn't pour anything last night. I wanted to, but I didn't because Paul said he had to get up at 12 o'clock this morning because he's going to have a long day and do hundreds of miles of hauling. Some days he hauls, sometimes he drives 400, 500 miles a day, hauling them big long dumpsters around, picking them up, taking them to the dump and whatnot, and puts in a lot of hours sometimes. I'm gonna pour. I'm gonna start pouring sometime today after I rest a while. Now, hush, little girl. I got some stuff lined up. I've got some, I'm gonna mix up, take that purple glitter that I spilled, I'm gonna mix it up with a little bit of white, plain white powder, and then, what do you call it? glow-in-the-dark powder. It's white powder. And it'll glow in the dark, a blue glow. I hope it'll show up through all that. And then I put some squirts of that liquid white in there. So I'm going to mix all that up, pour it in them. They're not pendant molds, actually. They're Christmas ornament molds. But I use them because they're big enough to accommodate the size of the stickers that I use. Now, if I make pendants that don't have stickers on them, I use the smaller, regular size pendant things. Like here's a little old heart. I use this frequently, and a few others. They're not very big. I'm going to pour those, and I've got a big butterfly. It's about this big, and it's something that I don't know what you use it for. You stand it up somewhere because it's pretty to look at, or you can hang it, in front of a window and let the light shine through it. It's got glitters and color in it, it makes it pretty. Or just whatever. I'm gonna get that. I sold the first one I made, and I didn't think the first one I did very good on that one. I wasn't experienced with it. I didn't really understand the mold. It's kind of complicated. I've been studying on this one. It's going to take 3 separate pours to get it poured up right. First, I've got to put in a thin pour. I'm going to put a thin pour with some purple glitter in that thin pour. Yeah, I mean clear. A clear pour is what I mean, with some purple glitter in that. Then, let that harden up. Then the next day, I can put in another pour of clear, a thin pour, clear with no glitter, and then the last pour, I'll mix up a little bit of glitter. I think I might put a little bit of the holographic, I don't know, we'll see. Something, because one of the problems with using glitters is they sink. They won't stay mixed up in the resin while it hardens it. It slowly sinks down, and that just kind of ruins it. I mean, I want to put some kind of glitter in it that won't sink. Just a little bit of glitter, enough to give it a beautiful, a beauty. And then demold it, and you've got this beautiful butterfly with the colors that I used mica powder and painted colors around in it, certain places in it, and the levels of it. It's got 1, 2, 3 levels, and then it's got the 4th level. I don't know how to explain it, but I put mica powder colors on it. I used 3 different colors in that. I put black on the body, black on the antennas, and then when I pour the clear with the glitter in it, that ought to make it real beautiful. I can hardly wait. I can hardly wait to see it when it's done. It's going to come out beautiful. It's a lot of work. I have to sit there and very carefully take the mica powder, paint it on these tiny little places, trying not to get it over here accidentally or on that. And it's real tedious. It's tedious doing that, but it's going to be worth it when I get it done. I'm probably going to sell that for, I think it's $12 is what I sold the other one for. Now that I've got a digital little weight machine I ordered from Temu, digital, it takes weight in kilograms, milligrams, what's that other one? Well, it weighs in ounces and in pounds. And so you can take your pick of how you want to weigh things. But I'm writing down, I weigh a couple, 2 or 3 items I've already got made. I weighed them and I wrote down the weights of them. That way I know how much they weigh. And once I get everything weighed, I'll know how to price anything that I use that comes out to that particular weight. So I hope that makes sense. But I think I've got everything pretty much priced, pretty fair. Yeah. And I want to be sure and price the dominoes at just the right price. So that way I'm making at least a little profit. You know. Because if I don't make any profit, then why bother? I've got resin and all the other materials, the molds, everything. It adds up. It gets expensive. I've spent a lot of money here and there on the molds, ordering the molds and all the different things that the colorants and the glitters and the this and that to use in it, and it adds up. So, yeah, I try to consider all that, but without just price gouging. I'm fixing to pour another one of those. It's like a pencil holder. You can use it. It's actually the right size for a makeup holder. You put a bunch of makeup brushes in it and stuff like that in it. It's not real big. It's not real big like a pencil holder. It's a little smaller than that. I made one not too long ago, and I put that liquid blue colorant in it, a little of that. You can still see through it. It's got a little liquid blue in it, and I put some a little bit of holographic blue glitters in there, and it came out beautiful. I'm fixing to make another one. This one I'm going to make now is going to be mostly clear because I've got some butterflies that I've stuck down in there. So it has three round compartments, 2 small ones here, and in the back a bigger one. And I've stuck down in the bigger one a butterfly about this big. You know, here's his wings. I've stuck that down in the front of the bigger one. And then I stuck some other butterflies down, 2 smaller ones, one in one little round thing, another one, smaller ones, butterflies. So we'll see how that comes out. I'm so tired. Oh God, I'm tired. I don't mind telling you I'm tired. Oh God, I'm tired. The only thing is, once I make that thing, see the back of those butterflies, well, one of them, the back of it's, yeah, they're all white on the back because 2 of them are stickers. And the bigger one, it's not a sticker, but it was just made, put on used for crafts, was white on the back. So when you look inside of the dish, you'll see the white back of butterflies, and I don't like that. I might rub some mica powder in places where the butterflies are going to be, inside of the mold or one side of the wall of the mold. Rub some mica powder so it'll hide the backs of the butterflies, because if I don't, it'll look awful. So I guess that's what I'll do about that. I'm afraid that's going to look awful too. I don't know what to do. Maybe if I take another butterfly that's the same size and put them back to back like that and stick it down in there. The whites ain't going to show because they're going to be together. There'll be a butterfly of one color on the outside of the dish, butterfly of another color on the inside. That'll work. That'll sure work. I get ideas, and some of my ideas I remember, and some of them I forget. But I get some good ideas. This is why I get so excited about doing resin, is that possibilities are endless. And you could make just all kinds of things. And food trays, I want to make a few Thanksgiving food trays to try to sell around Thanksgiving. They won't be real big, but they'll be small food trays. And that's something people can use. They could eat their pumpkin pie off one of them trays if they want to. Because I've got a bunch of turkey stickers. I can put a turkey on each tray, and then put the glitters or whatnot around it and stuff. Make them pretty. Whatever don't sell, I can try to sell it some other time. Or some of it I'll keep. Some of it and give as gifts. I'm going to make some of them turkey, you call it one of them Christmas ball pendant or whatever. It can be put on a keychain, or they can be hung up somewhere, worn around somebody's neck or whatever. I'm going to make up several of them. I like to make a lot of those where the leather strap is big enough to where if you use it for a keychain, you can carry your keys on your wrist. Like you're going into a store or something, running into a store, convenience store or whatever. You just put your keys on your wrist, just go in the store, and there you go. Okay, I gotta go. This thing says I'm fixing to run out of time here. I gotta go. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.